I want to take a second, if I may, to talk to Ronnie Garvin, the national heavyweight champion. Brother, you can't trust that man, Bob Roop.
I'm going to tell you, Gordon, I'm sick and tired of having to fight 2, 3, and 4 guys. And I don't care what I've got to do from now on, Gordon. If you're going to think I'm a maniac, well, that's what I'm going to be. If I got to come out here with a baseball bat, share the kitchen sink, I don't care. Because I'm going to do it my way. I've been called a one-man gang, hands of stone, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm going to fight fire with fire, and a lot of people's going to eat some knuckle sandwiches. Believe me, I'm sick and tired. I ain't going to stand for it. I ain't going to put up with it.
Well, I can certainly understand that. So there you have it, the comments from the man with the hands of stone, Ronnie Garvin. He was set upon by Bob Roop. And thankfully, Ron, Richie, Brian, Adidas, and the Italian Stallion came along. Baker has joined...
Where you at, Ronnie Garvin? You know I want to cut your head, you little runt. You come up there and take a couple punches upside the head. You're not tough enough for Ox Baker. I'm going to shave your head. I'm going to... Just a little runt, a little pig spit. You call yourself the buzzsaw. Garvin, you've never felt this here hard punch on TV. You little sawed off front. You ain't gonna do...
Wait a minute. What have we got going on here? Ox Baker charging into the ring against Ronnie Garvin, and Garvin exploding. And so is Ox Baker. Ox Baker, 6'5", 311 pounds. And Piers 6 going here. Forget about the rules, regulations, and what have you. And again, it's Bob Roop charging the ring. And wait a minute. Ron Star has just gone over there. And Ronnie Garvin. They've got Garvin. And they're trying to put that shaving cream on him. They're trying to cut his hair. And wow, like Ron Ritchie and Brian Adidas, the Italian Stallion. And wait a second. Wait a second. They got part of that mutton. They got part of the mutton chop. They got part of the mutton chops that Ox Baker had. And so he has been trimmed somewhat.
It's for everybody thinks that I'm not going to shave him. Every time I see you, Ox Baker, I'm going to clip some of that mustache of yours until you bald like the rest of your head. Every city that I see you, I'm going to be clipping, and I'm going to be clipping away till there's nothing left in your face. And this is what I got to you, right here. And I'm going to get more. Believe me, I'm going to clip him till he's bald, and that's a promise I make to everyone. And first, a promise to myself, Gordon, I'm going to keep my word. I'm going to clip him till he's bald.
Well, fair enough. The comments from the national heavyweight champion, Ronnie Garvin. A close call for Ronnie, but Ox Baker has lost part of the mutton chop on the one side of his face. But Mr. Garvin apparently is going to even that up just as quickly as he can get his hands on him once again. We're waiting now for our next match. Doug Summers getting set to move into the ring. It'll be Doug Summers moving out against Mike Starbuck. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring.
Okay, off of that shirt and we'll get started.
Doug Summers now checking the ring, removing his T-shirt and getting ready to move out.
Out of the corner, back him up, Summers. One.
And Summers, a quick chop on the break. And a wing over takedown by Summers. I watched Summers when he began his career pro wrestling, and he has come a long, long way, I can assure you of that. Big, tall, rangy man. No wasted motion. Arm drag and twist now by Summers. Goes into an inside arm bar on Starbuck. High backdrop by Summers. He's well over 6 feet tall, so when he gives you a full body slam or a backdrop, you're way in the air when you start your descent. Off the ropes. Another backdrop by Summers, and Summers moves in on him very, very quickly. Count at 2. Starbuck was able to power out before the 3 count, however.
Come on, Starbuck. Hey, Starbuck. Fist now. Come on now, Mike. Fist. Elbow.
Starbuck retaliating pretty well on Summers now. It has Summers in some trouble. A good Irish whip puts him back into the turnbuckle. Ooh, Summers cut him off at the pass. Delivered that knee and shin bone right across the abdominal wall. Snap mare that takes Starbuck back to the canvas again. And that was right across Starbuck's nose. Starbuck coming out, but he may have a broken nose. Starbuck having his problems now, as Summers seems to be in complete control.
Get him out of the corner. One. Watch the hair and get the man out of the corner. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Summers continues to drive that knee and foot into the chest and stomach of Mike Starbuck. Has him back over the ropes and a forearm across the chest once again. Starbuck hanging on. Summers now more punishment, but he's back inside the ring. And Summers stalks his man slowly, methodically, brings him up, jams him into the turnbuckle, ties those legs up.
1, 2, 3. Come on, back it up.
And now Summers driving a knee into the inverted abdominal wall of Mike Starbuck, and now the referee freeing Starbuck, and the referee checking with Starbuck, seeing if he wants to stop. He does not, and so Summers gets him in a side headlock. Short chopping right hand. Gut wrench salto by Summers. And it's Summers going to the figure 4. Doug Summers going to the figure 4. And that will be all she wrote. That will indeed be all she wrote for Mike Starbuck, and it's up to Summers to break that hold. He finally does. So the winner of this match is indeed Doug Summers.
You know what, Gordon Soley? I heard you say earlier in our program that the only people disappointed in us losing the titles was us. That's not true. You ever been to Daytona in the springtime? You ever been to Sturgis in August? Those people are our people, and they're disappointed in us too. Ole Anderson and his sidekick, they stole the belt from us, and we are not going to let it happen. Now, they may be a great team. They're very good wrestlers, this is true. But they stole the title from us, and we're not going to let ourselves rest until we get them back. Our people are behind us, and you people out there, you know who you are. And those of you who are not behind us, we don't care. Let me tell you something, Gordon Soley. Hey, listen, Thunderbolt Patterson's a great wrestler. Ole Anderson is a great wrestler. But there's 2 more people that know that you stole the belt from us. One is Scott Hogg, the other is Wild Bill. Ole Anderson, you know you stole it, you dog. Thunderbolt Patterson, now you know you stole it. We know you stole it. All these people out here, they think you won it. We know better. What are we going to do the next time we need them? We're going to beat them up.
Well, all right, fair enough. The comments from the Long Riders. Bob Roop and Ron Star. Gentlemen.
Yeah, Tommy Rich, go talk to Ronnie Garvin. Find out what it's like to get on Bob Roop's hit list. Yeah, Garvin was right up there in the top. Number 1. Look what happened to him today. He said he wanted to wrestle me. He got a piece of me. Now, I got Tommy Rich to worry about defending my title against. Ron Star, you know why you're here. You're here for me. You're here for Ronnie Garvin. If it takes you 50 times, your job is to beat the man, take the title away from him, discredit him, and get him out of here. Mr. Roop, I'm going to tell you, man to man, you've been an idol of mine for many years in professional wrestling, being the amateur champion that you were, and the great professional wrestler that you are. Well, you're looking at somebody right here, people, that'll stand in the ring and go toe for toe, tooth for tooth, and nail for nail. It makes no difference to me, gentlemen. Ronnie Garvin, like he said, if it takes 50 times, If it takes 150 times, I'm going to be in there and I'm going to be giving 110%, because anything less than that and I'll lose it. Mr. Garvin, get ready. This man's told you what to be looking for. You're on the hit list, and we're going to get to you one way or another, buddy.
I'll be there to make sure it happens, Garvin.
Right now.